parts of sonatina means. Okay? All right. Okay, and now let's take a look at the left hand, and then we'll combine together, and then we are done for the second subject. So, as I said before here, you can always find more than your eye can see in the left hand, right? Yeah, instead of just one thing, you can find 2 or 3 things there. 2 or 3 voices. So if you look here, very careful with the left hand, see what you can find.
It seems to me how it would sound is like she's walking along or something. Very smoothly, doesn't trip or anything as in the first section. He's just walking gracefully.
Okay, so the probably melody. There is probably a melody. Can we find it? So I'll play it slowly so to figure out where the melody is. And this idea, this concept of slurs, when it's over, applies to the left hand as well. Can you hear the melody or not yet?
With the notes right here.
Yeah. I'm not just holding everything for now. Did you hear it? Now show me. Exactly, that's the melody. And now if you want to project it a little more, here's what I would suggest. Do this. Hold it, and then less. And then hold it, and then less. Okay, so you always hear okay. You can even see it, right? Yeah, so it's here. Right. Okay. How about combining both? So he is walking, yes, and here you are with your invitation. Okay? Smooth, okay? Because again, we're not playing now, we're experimenting. We're fooling around, we're trying to, what are we trying to do? We're trying to see something behind the nose, so to speak. Because the nose, it's just an attention, it represents the main idea, but the character or what's going on, it's behind the nose, okay? And that's why it's okay to take time, it's okay to take a little bit and play a little bit, but it's not okay to go on without understanding what's going on. Okay? Okay. she agrees to everything. Okay. So you play the right and I play the left, and we'll see what happens, and you listen to me if you could. And I want you to literally sigh when you have this. I really want to hear how you say like that, very loud, so they will hear too, okay? It's great to do. 3, 4. Oh, that. She was signed very quietly, but she was. Did it sound better to you? Did it sound better to you? you didn't mean it. But if you send an invitation and you're concerned with the weather and you worry about your friends and you want them to come, then you leave a big question mark. You go, I hope so. Okay?
Okay.
Well, tell me in which spots are the most challenging for you, and you want some. Yeah, I know it's time. We have to stop, so that's why I'm asking her if she has any specific spots she wants my help with.
Maybe right here,
What about them?
with the gray snows walking down.
What's the problem with them?
I'm thinking to add the same technique that we did in
Why not?
section A.
Why not? Or we can invite you to he, not only he, but have different people coming in. There this sleep. Or it could be sleep of the tongue, sometimes they say something and it's just sleep of the tongue. Okay, we can use the same technique. But I guess your question was,
How exactly would I tie that going into the same, is it the same idea?
what do you think? The same idea starts here, right? And between this and this, we have kind of something in between, like a bridge, right? We were having the same idea as before, and then little bridge. It's almost like a break, and then with a little pause, or maybe something went wrong with visuals, so it's intermission, and the pianist is just playing, so it's a filler in a way, okay? So, but still, the pianist who was accompanying this visuals still keeps the same character, because when the visuals comes back, it has to match exactly. So, based on that, how would you play that? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measures. How would you play that?
I probably would play it just as lively, them and entertain the audience instead.
Exactly. Almost like you are trying to involve them so they wouldn't get bored. So in a way, you take all attention to yourself and you start doing this, like, visuals will be back soon. So what you do, you play it with the left hand over here, but you kind of shake or wave a little bit with your right hand right there. So in other words, you try to be super funny there, okay? Super funny, because it's all yours. It's like your solo, your time to fame, okay? So how would you do that based on that?
You want to try?
Do you have a kind of a concept? You think it's ready? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. She likes that. I like it. Girl. Oh, not bad. But could it be appealing to different sides of the audience, okay? A group of men, a group of women, a group of children. So they all would sound different. For men, a little heavier. For women, a little lighter. And for kids, hilarious! So this is for men, this is for women, this is for men, this is for kids! Right? Okay. So, for men, heavy. No, a little heavy, almost like, no beer in the audience! Good. Women? The lipstick is fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. And now, men again. I said no beer in the audience. Okay, and then the kids? students, much smaller, much weaker, different students. What's your name? Okay, Matt. I'm going to say first of all, and I want you to remember that for the rest of your life, whenever you play Mozart. He said he was very close to his father, and every time he would go to a concert or meet an artist, he would write a letter to his father reporting, like, here I went there and there, I listened to such and such, and it went in this and this way, and he would comment, okay? And so once he went to somebody's recital, and the letter he wrote to his father said, I went to such and such recital, and she played as if she played stones on her arms. Okay, I'm not making any comparison, I'm just saying to rubber the point, okay? And he wrote, my music should not be played like that. My music should flow like oil. Okay? Okay. So that's what I want you to remember when you play Mozart. My music should flow like oil. How does oil flow?
There's no resistance at all.
Okay. Well,
There's no like balls or bubbles or anything in it that makes it bumpy or makes it lumpy or.
okay.
It's like you don't even.
Okay. Applying to here. Does it flow like oil now? The way you're playing?
It does.
You don't think it does?
I don't.
You're not sure, or you didn't pay attention?
I don't.
Were you listening to yourself?
Yes.
A lot? Okay. What did you hear?
I heard. It wasn't bad.
Oh, come on. No, I'm not asking you to criticize yourself, but you said oil has no bumps whatsoever. So I thought it was a little bumpy, okay, for this concept of oil, okay? And I guess this is the main issue, since we don't have much time, this is what we have to work on, okay? It was bumpy, first of all, with the left hand, when you have all those octaves, all these octaves, all these octaves, all these octaves. See, I was not too harsh, not too harsh. For some reason you think it has to come very loud and very aggressive. But when you play any sonata by Mozart, usually what is suggested to us by musicologists and other piano teachers, they say, listen to Mozart's operas. If you really want to play Mozart sonatas really well, listen to his operas. I mean, we hear it all the time. When I was studying in the conservatory, that's what I've heard. Okay, and ask anybody, ask Ingrid. She probably heard it many times. And that's what Minna Espresso would say. That's what I told you. Listen to his operas. And why listen to operas? Because he wrote lots of operas. He liked operas. And why? Why operas? Because in opera they sing. Okay, and therefore here, everything sings, everything flows. Flow means when you sing. Okay. So what we need to do with you? We need to smooth it a little bit so it wouldn't be that bumpy as it is now, okay? So instead of starting at the beginning, I want to fix the places which are a little bumpy now, and then we'll get back to this idea of flow again, okay? Is it okay with you? You don't mind? Okay. Okay, so let's look at this octaves you have. It starts right here. So you have this little episode, connecting episode, and you start off very nicely, but as soon as you bring this, you start doing this. And so my question is, do you have a specific reason why you do like that? Have you thought? Because sometimes people have reasons, so that's why I want to check. Maybe it's part of your vision of this music, so I just want to double check.
I believe the only reason I have is because music indicates fortissimo.
Oh, it's actually only four.
Forte.
Oh, it's a big difference. Fortissimo and forte. Okay. And so since it's forte, you just go with full force, right? What is forte? Is it a dynamic mark? Of course. But what else is it? It's a character as well. So when you have forte or piano in the music, it's also an indication of the character. It's the way you feel. So here, from this sunny pianissimo piano, then all of a sudden forte comes. It's like a little cloud, comes in, but the scenery is still the same. Do you know what I mean? It is still the same scenery. And I guess you are confused a little bit, because see, this one, those ones, they sound fine. But once you have octaves, octaves, you start banging them. So I guess the problem is a technical problem over here. Because it's easy for you to play that, but once you have octaves, they become a little, you become a little tense, and that's probably results in this harsh sound, okay? So what I want you to do for now, I want you to play this the left hand. You have this, right? But then I want you to continue as if there are no octaves, and I will hold it like that, so you will see, So what I'm doing with him, I'm simplifying his assignment. Instead of playing octaves, I'm making it simple, and I'm asking him to play one note only. Understand what I'm saying? Clear? So we go with one note, and then you continue as if there are no octaves, but just with an okay. And I want you to just the left hand.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, and you can go forte as you wish. Okay, you can go forte. Yeah, it's okay. That's fine. We'll do one more time. But you said you wanted forte here, so it's okay. I didn't say to play soft. I said don't play octaves. That's what I say. Okay. So we'll do one more time. You do exactly the same thing. And here, if you want to play forte, no problem. Okay, go ahead. Fantastic. Very nice. Flows really well. So when you have octaves, would it sound exactly the same way?
No, it's not the sound.
No, it's not going to sound. Well, can we try? Well, we're here to fix things, so we'll make it sound this way, okay? Don't worry about it. So let's do it one more time. Now you play up. No, let's do one more time without the octaves. So you will hear and listen how it sounds. Okay, one more time. Okay, and now we'll do it the way it's written in the left hand. Oh, remarkably, it's already much better. You said no, but it happened. Okay, no problem. Did you understand what I said? Did you understand what we did? We simplified it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. So the same happens here when you have this little things. Right. You all of a sudden you go. And then you go. Okay, I exaggerate. You didn't go exactly like that, but I always exaggerate. So to make my point a little stronger. All of a sudden, like here everything's fine, nice opera, and then all of a sudden you have your gun, you go. That's how it sounds. Okay, let's not kill anyone. Let's have it smooth, okay? So again, what I want you to do, I want you to play. I want you to play without an octave. Okay? Just the left hand started here, and just keep going, but don't play an octave. But do exactly how you want to do. You want this forte, do it forte, but no octave. Okay? Let's see. And as you do that, is it absolutely necessary to acknowledge every note in the left hand you have? I mean, you have with your torso, you have this motion every time. Is it absolutely necessary? I'm just asking. Maybe it's necessary for you. Can we try without it? You know why I'm asking you? Because every time when you want to produce a certain effect on the piano, right? And you see, you only touch it with your finger pads, right? So it's already very fragile connection, so to speak, And once you start doing this, so that's what happens, you see? Your hand starts to move. And sometimes, you will lose your spot, or the sound tone may not be exactly what you had in mind, because this motion takes away here. Because everything in the body is connected, You have a little tension somewhere in your cheek, it's here. Projects here as well. So the same here, if you move your torso, it takes away from the projection of the sound. So for now, if you don't mind, would you please hold it here and just do it this way, but not each time bowing to every note. Is that okay?
It is.
Let's go for it. And it's okay if I hold you like this?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it helps, right? Yeah, it does, because I'm holding you. Okay, let's go for octaves. Not bad. Okay. What else I would suggest pianistically, because this is technically a very challenging piece, okay? So So that's why I want to focus on technical issues first, okay, here. Because look what you do. Here you are, you play octave, right? And then you have a little ski. Your melody is here. So what you do, you go. That's how your hand goes. I could see that you go all up and then down and then down. But see, there's certain speed. And if you're going up and up, you lose your speed. What if you move everything horizontally? You will maintain the speed and energy there. In other words, what I'm saying. So now when you see me with my hand, I'm not going up at all, because that's what you're doing in slow motion. And you are losing time, and once you don't have enough time, you fall on the octave. And that additionally creates the harsh sound. Okay, because you have no time. It's like, you know, you go somewhere and you leave yourself like 5 or 10 extra minutes, okay, and everybody's here. Okay, imagine if I was late today for my presentation, and everybody's sitting here, and I'm like, oh, hello. It's not a nice entrance, don't you think? Yeah, probably not. So this is what you are doing. So you need to leave yourself an extra time to land gracefully with your hand. Do you understand? So that's why I want you to move. So here, up. See? See what I'm doing? Much quicker transition. And then back. And that's your hand. Does this very, very quick motion. Have you ever seen lizards on TV? Lizards? Or snakes? You know, sometimes when, yeah, you know, they show like snakes or lizards, they kind of sit quietly, not doing anything. And then when the prey comes, at a certain moment, the tongue comes out and they go. Yeah, have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
That's how your hand should be there, in the left hand. Yes, okay, very, very quick motion. Not going traveling like this, okay? Or going to the okay? Can we work on this a little bit? Because I think you need this for this sonata. So one more time, here what I want you to do. See what I did? See what I did? Very, very good jump. We could go slower. Okay. Yes. Okay. Finish it one more time. And then bounce to where you want to be. Okay. Keep the back. Keep the back. Yes. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Even quicker. Slow down. Yes. And see, you're not moving now because you have a specific goal. You want to take the prey. Because if you miss it, you're hungry. You're hungry. Okay. Okay. Make sense? Oh, I'm so glad. So you will look like that on those spots because you have to formulate the comment, okay? And I thought those were rough spots, okay? The other rough spots you have, and you're probably aware of this, are those, right? When you have this D, what is so difficult about them for you? Well, let's remind the audience what we're talking about. Could you play a little bit for them? Because twice he had the same material, and twice he had the same problem, technical problem. Could you play those together so they would refresh their memories a little bit, which places we're talking about? Yeah, so those are the stuff. So now you recall, and that's what I mean. Okay, what is so difficult for you here? He's really, he wants to give a precise answer, I guess, right? Oh, good. So you still don't know what's difficult. You haven't figured it out. So how do you practice them? You just play it over and over, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Is that what it is? Because obviously those places, you know, they're challenging for you. So I was wondering, have you taken care of this before, or this is the first time I bring it to your attention?
I've tried to take care of it in the past.
Okay, so you are aware of this. Okay. So before you start taking care of something, you need to figure out what's wrong. Not what's wrong. It's not the right combination of phrase. Combination word. What is not working? Yeah. So what is not working? Is the problem in the left hand? Is the problem in the right hand? Both hands. What do you think?
Definitely the problem's in the right hand, and isolated from the left would still be there.
Okay, so in both hands. Right? In other words, in both hands at the same time. Okay. So let's take a look at the right hand first. If that by a singer, okay, let's say a soprano, how do you think she would do that? See, we have tiam, the long note, and then we have da-dee-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? We have da-dee-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is that how she would do? She would go on, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or how she would do? Right? Meaning what? Yes, you're right. Okay? You play like that. What were you doing? You were not emphasizing every note when you were singing, right? You selected melodic notes. So the melody is wong, ti, ba, ba, ba. Right? Could we play the melody only, please? But it's not, it goes and then that's your melody. Okay, right? Okay. So knowing that this is your melody, would you play it differently now, or you would still play the same way you played the first time?
I play differently.
Okay, how?
Well, my words be only on those notes.
Okay,